Hello there, Agent Clockman here. As you might have already seen, episode 13 of SKIBIDI Toilet Multiverse has been published just today. The focus of the series has been Titan Clockman for the last few episodes, but now Dom Studio takes us to a different part of the war. From Easter eggs to plot twists, this episode is full of surprises. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? The episode starts right when support units of the Alliance are traveling underground. A large drill man is digging a tunnel to the battlefield, while some cameramen are following him. For the first time ever, we take a closer look at how drill men operate during their missions. One of the interesting facts about large drill men is that their armor's durability is finite. Apparently, they need to be maintained by normal drill men to keep digging tunnels under the ground. In addition to their armor, we can also see that their drill heads need maintenance too. I guess we now know the purpose of normal-sized drill men, which is to look after large drill men at the battlefield. I was actually starting to think that they were useless, but apparently they're not. Anyways, after the support units observe the falling dust off the ceiling, they realize that they arrived at their destination, so the large drill man simply opens a hole to the outside to get right into the battle. When we get to see what's happening at the outside, a scene full of chaos awaits us. This must be one of the most dangerous war zones in the entire SKIBIDI Toilet universe, because I don't think I've seen this much chaos before. Here, I think we now learn what Titan Drillman has been up to. If you remember, after Titan Cameraman was cured in episode 11, Titan Drillman left the scene and we've never heard of him ever again. It seems like he's been busy with helping the other units of the Alliance. Confused about what the heck is going on here, POV Cameraman suddenly gets attacked by a mutant SKIBIDI toilet. But unlike other mutant toilets, this particular one does not have any pupils in his eyes. He kinda reminds me of Herobrine. I don't think he's any stronger than other mutant toilets though, because he can easily be killed by a spear, which one of the cameramen actually does to save our POV cameraman. Well, he dies seconds later though, so I guess there's not much to say other than thanking him for saving POV cameraman and letting us watch the rest of the episode. Rest in peace, ordinary cameraman. Your services will never be forgotten, I hope. In the next few seconds, POV cameraman decides to pick up the baseball bat that mutant toilet dropped and proceeds to attack the toilets for support. Here, you can see a toilet shooting acid to one of the cameramen. It seems acid shooters are getting more and more common among toilets due to their high capabilities. Another thing that caught my attention is that toilets have been getting military upgrades to fight the Alliance. Like, look, the toilet with the acid shooter has a military uniform along with a Kevlar helmet. The same goes for the toilets with the miniguns too. I don't know where toilets get these weapons from, but they sure are a big threat to the Alliance with those upgrades. The Alliance really needs to upgrade their gear soon if they want to withstand these toilets. Anyways, after Titan Drillman steps in to eliminate the minigun toilet, we understand the main purpose of this particular mission. POV cameraman and other support units are here to get into one of the SKIBIDI laboratory bases. If you watched episode 67 of the original SKIBIDI Toilet series, we've also seen a bunker there that belonged to toilets as well. It seems like Scientist Toilet has built his research facilities all across the city to be on the safe side, unlike the Alliance. Well, why did you say that, you may ask? If you remember from episode 50 of the original SKIBIDI Toilet series, the Alliance's one and only research facility had been attacked by toilets and was almost destroyed if it wasn't for Titan Cameraman. But since then, I think the Alliance learned their lesson and decided to spread their facilities just like the toilets. We now have Clockman's base, TV Man's laboratory, and probably much more that we haven't seen yet. Alright, back to the war zone. After POV cameraman identified the location of the facility, he suddenly gets ran over by a military vehicle. We have seen cameramen using vehicles before, but I think this is the first time we're seeing toilets use one as well. I don't see any hands on the wheel though, so it's possible that the toilet somehow connected himself to the vehicle and was able to control it. But this, of course, was still not enough to kill POV cameraman. He was still in good shape even after a car hit him with high speed. At this point, POV cameraman had to be much more careful because he was closer to the facility more than ever. He was still lucky though, because whatever threat comes his way, he always gets away with the help of other cameramen. Even after large buzzsaw toilet tries to stop him, he still managed to stay alive thanks to Plunger Man and his glitchmobile. Last time we've seen him, he was carrying Speaker Woman and flexing his glitchmobile. I can't blame him though, he can literally travel in light speed with that thing. And combined with his brave personality, no wonder we're seeing him in every war zone. He must be tired of carrying the Alliance for so long, right? Anyways, after that last toilet, there was nothing to stop POV cameraman from entering the SKIBIDI laboratory and see what's hidden inside. It seems like 2 speakermen already managed to get inside though, so I don't understand why they were waiting for POV cameraman or what was special about him. Now, let's inspect the laboratory together, shall we? Right off the bat, we can see that someone's been using the blackboard to count his days here. If you count the number of days, it seems like someone's been here for an entire 180 days, which is roughly half a year. Were toilets keeping someone here by force to make him develop their weapons, or does this blackboard mean something else? In either case, it's not hard to understand that something's off here. Also, I tried to zoom in on the monitors to see if there's anything valuable to see. The only thing I noticed here is that in the very right monitor, a Photoshop-like software is open and you can see the presence of a drawing of a 3-headed creature in the middle of the screen. Of course, I'm not sure if that's a 3-headed creature at all, but if it is, I wouldn't be exaggerating when I say a new 3-headed toilet variant might be awaiting us. It could even be a Titan toilet, who knows? Toilets lost their Titan magnet SKIBIDI toilets back in episode 11 after all, so it makes sense that they're trying to create something even stronger to replace him. Just as POV cameraman was inspecting the facility like us, a toilet with tasers enters the room and eliminates the large speaker man. If I had to name him, he kinda looks like a laboratory worker, so I would say he's a lab worker SKIBIDI toilet. Anyways, just then POV cameraman again was lucky and was saved by Elite Clockman and Isa Toilet. By the way, that spear is a little too OP, don't you think? It's fine though, it doesn't hurt to have OP characters on our side considering the range of weapons toilets possess. After POV cameraman gets saved, he turns back and that's when we see the speaker man reading a top secret document. The document is titled SKIBIDI Apocalypse, which tells us that toilets are onto something. This file actually supports my idea of a 3-headed Titan toilet, because if there's going to be a toilet apocalypse, what's a better way of doing it than having a toilet Titan spread chaos? Theories aside, whatever is written inside that file, it sure must be something terrifying, because the speaker man can't hold himself away from shaking in fear. He then closes the file, looks at the POV cameraman, and points to the file, saying, "Dude, look, this is the real deal. This is why we came here." Suddenly, just as we were about to learn about the apocalypse, Elite Clockman betrays us and takes out the speaker man. I can't believe Elite Clockman betrayed us like that. When POV cameraman looks back at them, you can see Isa Toilet saying, "No spoilers." The episode ends with the file being burnt by Isa Toilet and covering the face of POV cameraman, saying, "Sorry." What could all this mean though? Elite Clockman and Isa Toilet are certainly not allies with SKIBIDI toilets, because they literally killed the lab worker toilet to save cameraman seconds ago. Combining with Isa Toilet saying no spoilers, this could only mean one thing. Elite Clockman and Isa Toilet are there to keep the war going as long as they can. The longer the war is, the more videos they can upload and the more profit they will make. Such a weird twist to the series, but I like the meta behind it. They are YouTubers after all, and the addition of them to the series is kind of interesting. Whatever happens next, I'm so excited and I can't wait to see. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one. Take care.